Hi Capricorn, this is Heather, the medium on the mission, and I am here with your September forecast for the month. And as I just sort of tuned into your energy, I did get a feeling of I just asked Spirit for kind of a general message and I got rolling. And I'm not sure what that means. It's ROLLING. This feeling of kind of rolling forward, but in a good way. Like, it's almost like, you're rolling downhill, but in a positive, like you've got momentum, you're moving, you're going, you're making things happen. And so I just feel like, all of the signs I've done so far, so I've done about 4 other signs. They've all been very positive. It feels like it's a really good energy month. There is a lot of shifts and changes that are happening first in September and October. It just feels very planetary. It feels like for all the signs. We are going to have the full moon in Pisces on September 14th, but it just feels like it's happening on all different fronts. And so I feel like all signs are benefiting from it. I feel like, with Pisces, the sign, it's kind of the intuition and kind of the going inward. There's just different, it's very water, fluid, open. And so I feel like a lot of that, it's more ripe for things to happen. And so it feels really good for the energy for everyone. And so we'll just sort of jump forward, Capricorn, and see what Spirit has to say for you for the month of September. So I'll be using 4 different sets of decks. I'll be using my own When Spirit Speaks deck here. I am going to be, I have made up those available for pre-order on Etsy. And so I'll put the link in the description box below as well. So we'll just sort of jump in here and see what Spirit has to say. So this would be from a mind-body perspective. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn from a mind-body perspective for the month of September, for the mind-body here? Okay. All right, and as I'm sort of shuffling, I do have the energy of a younger male that's coming forward. I don't feel like he's like a little boy, but I don't feel like an older gentleman as well. So I just feel like he would be kind of an older, maybe, I don't know. Again, he's just not old, but he's not very young. He's kind of, and I feel like I'm being pulled to the southern areas as well. Like there might be a connection with Florida, there might be a connection with the South, but there's something with that as well. So, this person might enjoy being around ocean or being in the water, but there's something connected with this individual here. And I'm getting a J. There might be a connection with a J name as well. So let's see what Spirit has to say in terms of mind-body. For Capricorn for the month of September. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn for the mind-body for the month of September here? Okay. Okay, and this feeling of sort of breaking free from stuff. Oh, wow. As I said, all the cards dropped. Okay. So exactly what I was just saying. Breaking free of something. Like, I feel like you've been sort of fenced in terms of your energy, and I feel like this breakthrough, this breaking free of these barriers, these sort of perceived barriers or unperceived, like subconscious, you're pushing past them this month. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's see. What is this? What's this barrier? What's this mind body? What's going on in this space at this time? Oh, I need to get, okay. All right. What is this barrier to them at this time? All right. Let's pull this one here. Harvest. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. So this just goes amazing. So this kind of like the rolling down the hill energy I was getting, the feeling of going forward. This is the harvest. The harvest is coming in for you. This is the time where, you sow your crops, you kind of water, feed them, those type of things, and then you're ready for the harvest. So it feels like this month for you is harvest. I'm pulling another card because I know there's more like amazingness to this. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Mind, body for Capricorn for the month of September. What is this harvest? And this one just popped out, so I'm going to take it here. Unseen. Okay, yeah, clearly it's unseen at this time. So this feeling of like you haven't experienced what this is, you're not sure, like it's coming, but you're just not sure. It's coming. The harvest is coming in. And so this feeling of like you don't even realize the amazing energy that's coming in, but now you're going to be able to harvest it for the month of September. And I just feel like this is interesting. The blue, I really connect with the blue for September. I think it's sapphire, but this just resonates with me with that, and this feeling of you really kind of harvesting this stuff that's coming forward. So this is going to be exciting. I cannot wait. Let's see. So the next one here, this is Signs from Spirit by Mystic Moon. Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. She's got some amazing decks. They're also available on Etsy as well. And her decks really just sort of inspired me to create my own. Because, you know, when I channel Spirit, I see images. Spirit will show me images just like that. And I really have to kind of lean into them to see what they are. That's that clairvoyance. And so, you know, they'll use all my clairs, but sometimes they'll be, this is kind of the most predominant for me because it's quick, right? A thought can take, or a vision can take you someplace in a moment, like when you see a beach or you see a mountain or anything like that, or a picture of a family member. So that's kind of what that is. So let's see what Spirit has to say in terms of what's this harvesting, what's unseen, what's coming into the energy of Capricorn for the month of September. What is this energy that's coming in for Capricorn for the month of September from a spiritual perspective? Let's see here. All right. Okay, and I feel like there might be a connection with relationships here as well. Okay, pen and creation. Okay. This feels like something you've been sort of thinking about in terms of bringing into your space. I feel like there might be some things too that there's this like, again, I keep being drawn to this feeling of like it's almost like you've put it out to the universe, or you've sort of had these thoughts of like, I want this coming into my space. I want this, you know, this, you hold the thought and then the harvest comes in. And so I just feel like that's really important for you. The other thing I'll say too is some of you need to keep holding this thought, keep going with this. It's coming, it's rolling, it's coming in. So just keep going down that path with it. But also through this process, there's something really important for you to write down. I'm not sure what this is, but it's this feeling of sort of capturing this, working through it. And some of you might even be writing a book. Some of you might have a blog that you're publishing. You might be doing a YouTube channel, but it feels like there's something tangible that you're bringing into form at this time. You don't know where it's going. You can't even kind of see where it's at, but it's sort of, you've set the wheels in motion and it's rolling and it's coming to fruition. So I feel really good about that. I do need to pull another card for that because I'm getting called to do so. So I just want to see what else Spirit has to say on that. What else Spirit want them, Spirit, what do you want them to know about this energy for coming into their space at this time? Okay, I just feel it. Okay, this other one might be more of a filler here, but because I do feel like there's going to be some big stuff in the, and I'm just, this one just popped out, so I'm taking it. Oh, okay. 777, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. Okay. And notice the red here and kind of the writing. This is all connecting here. Wow. Documenting this, what you're going through, the acknowledgement of Spirit, sort of capturing all those things. I feel like that's really important for you. There's something about these next cards, though, that are coming forward that I feel really this is kind of important message for you. So let me just keep going. General theme for Capricorn for the month of September. What's the general theme? And these are the, let me just show you really quickly here. These are also Mystic Moon's cards, Twin Flame Journey Tarot. And so these cards are just really sort of good for capturing some general messages here. So let's see what Spirit has in terms of a general theme. Or what is Capricorn general theme? Spirit, what's the general theme for this month? What is this harvest that's coming in? What are they going through? What are these things? There might be some travel for some of you as well. I'm seeing the travel. There might be movement. There's definitely movement, no doubt, associated with this moving forward. Let's see. Okay, perfect. All right. So what I was just saying, it's a house here moving. Interesting. So 4 of Wands, foundations and commitment. Or foundation and commitment. So this is this feeling of, this is interesting because it's kind of the rolling, the moving forward, that energy of movement again that's really coming into your space. but it's this feeling of like, whatever this is, and it's going to be different for each of you, and I trust spirit that, you know, sometimes it's not that specific because there's going to be a lot of people that are listening, but all of you are going to have different, let me say it differently, everyone who's going to be listening will have different life experiences, and so because of that, this is going to be a bit general here, but what I'm seeing is there's definitely a shift and a harvest coming with this sort of foundation or these sort of commitments in your life. It feels like a big shift that's coming, but it feels very positive. It feels like the harvest is coming in. I don't even know that some of you may be aware of this. You might start to see it. You might see it at the end of the month. It's going to be different for all of you, but it feels very strong. As I'm saying that though, I feel like there's something again profound about October for you. So you might just start wheels in motion. You might be in the space where you're moving in this direction to make more solid foundations and commitment. In fact, I feel like that's really strong for some of you because it's that rolling in that direction, right? You haven't made it to the bottom of the hill, or you haven't made it to the place that you're intended to, and bottom of the hill being good because you're kind of rolling down, you're going and like you're along for the ride, and that's what it feels like. But it feels like the harvest is coming in for you, and it's really important for you to know that it is there. You can't necessarily see it right now, but it is coming into your energy space at this time. So let's pull a general theme card. So these are the she believed she could, so she did. So let's just see what this is, Pisces. I'm sorry, oh my gosh, Pisces. I don't know why, just Pisces. I know it's not Pisces, and sorry. So there might be a Pisces connected to this as well. So I feel like there might be an energy of a Pisces attached to your reading, Capricorn. So there's something around that. Yeah, I just felt a strong Pisces energy just all of a sudden come in. Okay, so let's see what we've got here in terms of these cards. These are our positive little affirmation cards, positive message cards. Okay. I just feel like a powerful energy to this. I feel like there's some being in a space of power feels very strong about that. The secret of our success is that we never give up. So that's really, it really kind of goes along with this and this feeling of moving in this direction. So really be positive about this and know that this is coming for you, and it feels very strong, very happy. Just know that your energy is coming into the space that it needs to, and that, yeah, it just feels really good for you, Capricorn. Again, there's something about Pisces energies connected to this. I would go check out the Pisces video as well. This might have something connected to that because all of a sudden I just kind of got that feeling associated to it. So I hope that this reading was helpful, Capricorn. Leave a comment if you know what's going on, if you have any, if you have more of a concept in terms of what is going on, if you're starting to see some of this, or maybe it won't be till the end of September or maybe October where this comes into your space. But I would definitely, if you're in the month of, when you get to the month of October, refer back to this because I feel like this might be something that have come into your space at that point as well. So I hope you have an amazing month, and namaste.